Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will discuss the 10 newest sports cars that have the highest resale value. If you're a car lover and planning to invest in sports cars, this is the video you must watch. We'll cover the various aspects that make these cars stand out, including engine performance, attractive exterior design, state-of-the-art technology and other factors that contribute to their high resale value. We will also provide insight into current market trends that may affect the price of sports cars in the future. So, if you want to know more about the best sports cars that can provide great resale value, be sure to stay tuned. Don't forget to let us know which sports car you like the most in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss other interesting content about the automotive world. Thank you for watching. Number 10. 2024 Mazda MX-5. Mazda's 2024 iteration of MX-5 has proven to be a sharper instrument of fun from its design to its driving temperament. The hallmark of the MX-5 has always been balance. Retained is the brand's trademark 50/50 weight distribution from tip to tail, which combines with Mazda's KPC control unit for superior cornering. All laid out, KPC is Mazda's answer to torque vectoring, relying less on the delivery of power to each wheel and more on how the rear axle responds to road conditions. The result is more grip and more confidence, which, on the right roads, means a hell of a lot of fun. Using this system, the still manual-only MX-5 distills its streetable purity even further with a car that feels like an extension of yourself, for pennies on the dollar. Has 181 horsepower and 151 pounds-foot of torque. 2024 Mazda MX-5 starting MSRP, $28,050. Number 9. 2023 Chevrolet Camaro. Off the back of the worst Camaro redesign of all time, the new 6th-generation Camaro is an all-American value proposition that still manages to put the Mustang on its heels. To be enjoyed in the latest Camaro platform are the fruits of GM's German rivaling chassis development. Before we acknowledge the variety of power plants, the Camaro's core offering has more to say. To whet the palate, there's a 4-cylinder turbo that offers compelling efficiency and a rather handsome body. If you're really chomping at the bit for something filling, the supercharged CL1 is as good a flip as any of its brothers. Worth mentioning too is the V6 under the RS moniker. Though not the angriest engine configuration in the world, the noise it produces has no right being so sweet. Has 650 horsepower with 650 pounds-foot of torque. Chevrolet Camaro 2023 starting MSRP, $30,900. Number 8. 2024 Nissan 400Z. Gone are the clunky plastic flaps and hinges that plagued the outdated interiors of the 370Z in favor of a sleeker design. Now, you get a fully digital instrument cluster with all sorts of animations and color schemes that draw you in without forcing a headache. There's another screen for the entertainment unit with touch controls and alternative buttons and knobs for climate controls and multimedia playback. Shades of Alcantara beyond gray or black also make an appearance, with striking blues filling the cabin for a more exciting feel. Under the hood comes a 400 horsepower twin-turbocharged V6 that has some aluminum musings of the GTR's VR36 step platform. To recap, the Z is a highly tunable, retrofied Japanese sports coupe with inklings of one of the country's most iconic cars. Plus demand is so high, it's trading $20,000 over sticker? Stop waiting around, find a deal at MSRP, and bask in the glory of the rising sun. Having 400 horsepower with 350 pounds-foot of torque, Nissan 400Z 2024 starting MSRP, $40,990. Number 7. 2024 Toyota GR Supra. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a BMW Z4. Despite the distinct Japanese design, the revival of the Supra is a mostly German affair. The engine for one is borrowed from BMW's M340i, using the same 3.0-liter B58 twin-turbocharged straight-six as the perfect successor to the 2JZ, and we can see why. In stock form, it's a charismatic institution of fast revving torque that doesn't mind hanging around the top end. And like the legendary motor from the 90s, you can keep dumping mods on stock internals up to 4-figure horsepower without breaking a sweat. And for 2024, there's a selection of 3-pedaled cars to choose from too. Has 382 horsepower with 368 pounds-foot of torque. 2024 Toyota GR Supra starting MSRP, $40,990. $45,540. Number 6. 2024 Chevrolet Corvette. As far as CarEdge's value rating suggests, the Corvette is the daddy of resale, especially for the North American market. If you didn't know, the C8 generation is the marque's first attempt at the mid-engine chassis. While the market response has been mixed on the design from the wider market, the package is an undeniable triumph. The base Stingray comes with a 490 horsepower 6.2-liter V8 which punts the knife-edged fascia to an 0 to 60 under 3 seconds. You read that right. In its most ancillary form, the $60,000 blue-collar car beats a GT3 from a dig. No wonder used examples are barely losing any money at all. Has 490 horsepower with 465 pounds-to-foot of torque. 2024 Chevrolet Corvette starting MSRP, $66,300. Number 5. 2023 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Change is inevitable, and the Mustang's long-standing tradition of manual-only Shelbys seem to have left the GT500. Don't be surprised though, it was the only way for the GT500's dreams of competing with the Germans a reality. GT500s of old were felt like every cent was spent on the engine, while the interior, chassis, steering, and every other conceivable aspect of the car was left as an afterthought. The revision sees a complete overhaul of the GT500 philosophy. The manual has departed, and the chassis has rid itself of the unfounded confidence of an antique lawn chair. Times are a-changing for the Shelby lineage, but rejoice at the mainstay of the honking V8 with a big old blower, displacing 5.2 liters in the same block as the screaming 8,250 revolutions per minute GT350. The new crossplane crank motor is a manufacturer of torque and unrelenting power. Equipped with the track pack, the Shelby GT500 has the track toughness to give Porsche's GT department a run for its money. Having 760 horsepower with 625 pounds-to-foot of torque, the 2023 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 starting MSRP, $76,820. Number 4. 2023 BMW G80 M4. A sight to murder sore eyes, the revitalized M4. The grills are bigger, the rear is sharper, and the design language is proof BMW's ready to hire just about anyone. With the M performance department of late though, you're better off leaving your styling misgivings at the door. The M4's ability to generate supercar output in a rather heavy daily package is second to none. Notable is the new S58 motor, a forged revision of the already brilliant B58 designed to sustain bountiful torque and horsepower figures without breaking a sweat. With many-year-old cars just shy of 10,000 miles breaking even on resale or even fetching premiums, it's definitely something to experience. Give it a try for a few months, make a quick buck, and maybe get into something a little prettier. Has 473 to 503 horsepower with 406 to 479 pounds-to-foot of torque. 2023 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 starting MSRP, $78,100. Number 3. 2023 Porsche 911 Carrera. You may have noticed Porsche's boom in recent years. The once boring evolution of the VW Bug has quickly become a Gen Z poster car for the essence of driving pleasure. Mostly, that's been propped up by the water-cooled era of GT department track rats, though as the secondary market is keen to point out, any 911 is valued high. The latest generation referred to under the product code 992 sees a starting MSRP of a hair over $100,000. Porsche's PDK dual clutch is better than ever for the new Carrera, adding an extra gear to its now 8-speed gearbox for smoother and marginally quicker gear shifts. Considering the base car outperforms the last-gen GT3 invariably in the most talked-about metrics, the entry series of Carrera is in high demand and proves not to be a car to count out. Has 379 to 473 horsepower with 331 to 420 pounds-to-foot of torque. 2023 Porsche 911 Carrera starting MSRP, $106,100. Number 2. 2022 Nissan GT-R. The original supercar killer hasn't held that crown as an OEM for some time, but the allure of Godzilla is proving to still drive a hard bargain. For 2024, The GTR comes with a controversial facelift and an even more questionable price tag, so we're going to ignore it. Pre-abomination GTRs are still crawling onto dealership floors with chiseled faces and perfect lines. They've also got the bastion of all 6-cylinder engines in the VR38 det, Nissan's 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6, which can be pumped well beyond 1,000 ponies, the stock block. The R35 GTR is a supremely dependable car that will never not have demand, even when its last facial looks like a grouper fish. Has 565 horsepower with 467 pounds-to-foot of torque. 2022 Nissan GTR starting MSRP, $120,990. Number 1. 2024 Porsche 718 Spyder. What if we told you that Porsche's purest jewel of enthusiast driving wasn't a 911? Sans the RS trimmings of the latest Nürburgring neutralizer, the normal 718 Spyder embodies the spirit of driving through lightweight engineering, a breathtakingly natural design, and a do-it-yourself attitude. Overhead, you'll find a manually folded contraption draped in felt that can be raised and lowered in under 20 seconds. It's a good call if you need to keep in shape when rain and sun aren't a guarantee. Par for the course with modern Porsche sports cars is the option for a 6-speed manual transmission with practical innovations like rev matching and auto start or stop. Often, the Spyder and GT4 variants equipped with the manual are criticized for their ultra-long gearing, but with a motor as sweet as that NA-6, you'll revel in climbing to 8,000 revolutions per minute whenever you get the chance. Has 414 horsepower with 317 pounds-to-foot of torque makes the 2024 Porsche 718 Spyder starting MSRP, $103,400. Etude Top 10 New Sports Cars for Resale Value. That's enough for this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel to help us be more enthusiastic about presenting other top 10 videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.